Hey, how is it going again, Guardians? LVnative here with another Destiny video. Well, it is May 23rd, Tuesday, time for another weekly reset. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, but before we do that, let's go ahead and take a real quick look at
the feature comment of the day.
And today's feature comment comes to us from JD Menz, and he says, I should be feature comment of the day cause I'm hyped for D2. Tell me about it, man. Who isn't at this point? And remember, guys, if you'd like to be the feature comment of the day, all you gotta do, smack that like button, drop a comment in the section below, and I just might pick yours to be the very next featured comment of the day. So starting things off with the weekly featured raid, it is going to be Crota's End. We're going to have the Death Singer and the Crota Challenge. Make sure you guys get together and do this in order to pick up those Age of Triumph ornaments. This is, in my opinion, the easiest and fastest run of the raids, so definitely get your fire team together, get in there, and get those rewards. The Challenge of Elders this week has got Super Kill Bonus, Specialist, and Trickle. So make sure you get in there. If you're doing this for the 30,000 and 90,000 points respectively, make sure you and your fire team are chaining those supers, creating orbs and getting a lot of super kills, and you should have no problem getting those 30,000 and 90,000 points. For the Nightfall Strike this week, we have got the Wretched Eye, with the modifiers of Arc Burn, Small Arms, Juggler, Airborne, and yes, Daybreak is back. That is going to be the Mayhem style version for the Nightfalls. You're going to be recharging your supers and abilities much quicker. Arc Burn and Small Arms, I can think of just a couple of things I'm going to use for this one. The Siva Crisis Heroic Strike playlist has modifiers this week for Heroic, Void Burn, Brawler, and Ironclad. Make sure you do at least one of these strikes to get a Treasure of Ages, also some legendary marks, and you can get 10 of them up to 3 times. The weekly story playlist has Heroic, Light Switch, and Airborne. Light Switch has been a while since we've seen that, guys. That's basically the brawler version for your enemies. So make sure you don't let them get close and hit you, because they will take you out very quickly, possibly in just one hit. So make sure you keep your distance this week. Also, do it once to get a Treasure of Ages and some more legendary marks. You can get a total of 100 of them from your characters just by doing these 5 times. And this time we have got the Taken War as far as the mission playlist. The weekly PvP event is going to be doubles. I will definitely be doing some of this, as for my Grimoire, I still need quite a few doubles victories. So in my spare time this week, I'm probably going to be running quite a bit of doubles. Do it at least one time, as always, to get a Treasure of Ages and some legendary marks. And down in the Iron Temple, make sure we go speak to Tira Karn and see what artifacts they have for us this time around. So we have got the Memory of Scory with a straight strength roll. When your super is full, kills cause nearby ally supers to recharge faster. Up next, we have the Memory of Radagast with an intellect and strength roll. Actually a halfway decent roll on this one. I think it's about a 93%. Gain the ability to reflect energy-based projectiles when guarding with a sword, and increased sword ammo capacity. I'm actually going to pick this one up, as I only have gotten one Memory of Radagast, and it was nowhere near as decent of a roll as this, so I'm going to be picking it up. And last up, we have the Memory of Galleon. Discipline and Strength roll grants a detailed radar and radar persist when siding with your primary weapons. For the most part, this is the artifact I usually like to run on all of my characters. For specific builds, I'll change it up, but this is one that I highly recommend picking up if you guys don't already have one. For your Shaxx bounties, your weekly ones, of course he's going to have 2 of them, as always. We have got a Hunt for Glory and Taking Control. So the Hunt for Glory is going to be in the Supremacy match type playlist. Complete 7 matches, 50 primary kills, 30 kill credits, and deny 20 crests. And for the Taking Control, that's of course going to be in a control type. Get a beeline, match is complete, do 7 of them, 30 advantage kills, and 15 captures. These are both not that difficult. Going to take a few games probably to complete all of them, but well worth the rewards, as you will get Nightfall tier rewards for each of these bounties, so make sure you don't skip them. For the Crucible Quartermaster, for his bounties, this time we have got the Pulse Rifle, Scout Rifle, Sidearm, Sniper Rifle, and heavy weapon kills. You can get some fantastic weapons from these guys, so definitely if you're a PvP player, make sure you're picking these up and getting these kills to collect these bounties and hopefully get yourself some really god-rolled weapons for your troubles. As far as the weapons for the Crucible Quartermaster this time around, pay some special attention here to the hero formula. So this is going to be a scout rifle. This time comes with Return to Sender. Kills with this weapon have a chance to grant bonus ammo to the magazine, but we've got perfect balance and high caliber rounds, both great options. Zen Moment for that added stability, make great PvE perk. Who's Next is okay, but you're probably going to want to rock Zen Moment, and the MD Reflex Ranged Lens RLS 3, and the OEG Rifle Scope. This is actually a pretty decently rolled scout rifle with that Return to Sender, Zen Moment high caliber rounds. Definitely worth a look if you're in the market for a good scout rifle. The Fusion Rifle at the same place each new day has a pretty nice roll to it. As you can see, we got a good high impact, we just need a little bit more help in the stability. Introduce Braced Frame to almost max that stability out at the cost of magazine size. We have Hot Swap, which is a fantastic perk to have on your fusion rifles, as well as Hip Fire. With the stability and impact this has, Hip Fire, Hot Swap, you could also go with Life Support, good one too, but I really like Hip Fire on my fusions. MD Reflex, Red Dot ORA 2, and the OEG. This is going to be, again, a really nice answer if you're looking for a good fusion rifle. Look no further than the Each New Day. Last one I want to bring up here is going to be the Event Horizon Sniper Rifle. Yet again, has a pretty decent set of perks. So, Hidden Hand, always great on a sniper. In fact, it is my favorite thing to have in this slot. We have got Quick Draw or Casket Mag. Going to run with Quick Draw on this one. Underdog or Perfectionist. Both pretty, average perks. I could go for something a little better here. And for the sights, we have the Wild Hawk, the Short Gaze, and the Taxus. So, Short Gaze along with something like the Perfectionist and Quick Draw with Hidden Hand would make for a very decent sniper. So again, if you're in the market, go ahead and pick one up. If you're in the market for a good PvE shotgun, the 44 Curtain Call may be the answer. Pretty good set of perks this time around. Smart Drift Control, Field Choke, as well as Aggressive Ballistics. I would probably end up running with the Field Choke. You got Close and or Personal, or Knee Pads, both really good perks for your shotguns. Reinforced Barrel for that added range. You can also go with Flared Magwell, and Full Auto. So Full Auto on a shotgun, really decent to have per PvE, and you combine that with a little extra range with the Reinforced Barrel, and this is going to be a pretty decent shotgun for you. Over at the Vanguard Quartermaster, we have got a decent pulse rifle here with the Parthenon Shot. This is going to be the higher impact, slower rate of fire auto rifles with counterbalance, either braced frame or rifled barrel, outlaw or take a knee. Of course, definitely go outlaw. MX Sure Shot and OEG rifle scope with Sure Shot, outlaw, braced frame, and counterbalance. This thing is going to be on a laser, and it's going to be able to destroy some people in PvP. So if you're in the mood for one of the low rate of fire but higher impact pulse rifles, this one is going to suit you pretty well, I think. And if you needed another option for a shotgun for PvE, the Akums Razor is a fantastic archetype. You always want to take a look at it whenever it has full auto like it does this week. Combine that with either rifled barrel or flared magwell. Go with the rifled barrel for the increased range. You also have Cascade and knee pads. Smooth ballistic, accurized, and aggressive for that extra impact. So if you're looking for a good shotgun for PvE purposes, this one's probably got you covered as well. Over at Dead Orbit, the Keystone 01 Scout Rifle has a pretty good roll on it again this week. We have got Hidden Hand, Hammerforged or Outlaw, definitely go Outlaw, and you can either go Extended Mag or Quick Draw. Both decent perks, and depending on what you're using them for, Quick Draw for PvE and Extended Mag more than likely for PvE. Halfway decent rolled Scout Rifle, guys. Another interesting roll Dead Orbit has pretty good is the Unto Dust 00 rocket launcher. Now this is one of the cluster bomb ones that also has Field Scout. We are missing a particular perk here. Javelin is really good to give you a little extra velocity or spray and play. And for your reload on your rocket launchers, you usually don't mess around with them much. But this is halfway decent, not quite God roll, but any of them with the cluster bombs is really great for taking on enemies and bosses. that have multiple points that you can hit them on. Stuff like Axis. It was discovered a little while ago that these type of rocket launchers that have cluster bomb and the right other perks are actually going to out damage even the Dark Drinker on Axis. So for big targets that have a lot of places to hit, any good rocket launcher with cluster bombs is going to be a welcome sight for you. Future War Colt has a really good role for the Wounded Scout Rifle this week. Jump right into it. Hidden Hand, Perfect Balance or Outlaw, high caliber rounds, Snapshot, Focused Lens, MD Reflex, and OEG. Just a fantastic set of perks here. Hidden Hand, always helpful. And either Perfect Balance or Outlaw, again, just depends on your need, but both of those are great perks. High caliber rounds, perfect for scout rifles, or Snapshot, give you that quicker aiming. This is fantastic. If you're looking for a good scout rifle, this one's probably going to got you covered, guys. And for new Monarchy, again, I usually don't recommend any of these weapons because they're just not that great of archetypes. The one weapon I always kind of take a look at, though, is going to be the Disposition 7 Sniper Rifle. I actually really like this style of sniper rifle for running around in PvP with, and this one has a fairly decent role, guys. So we have got Hidden Hand, Small Bore or Triple Tap, High Caliber Rounds, Quick Draw, or the Hawkeye, Ambush, and Taxis. Now I prefer having short gaze, I like that extra little bit of aim assist, but Ambush is a fantastic sight and gives you less aim assist. It actually takes away, and a lot of people just like the feel of a sniper rifle where the aim assist is not doing as much. If that person is you, you may want to think about picking something like this up this week. So that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. I hope you found it helpful, useful, and or enjoyable. If you did, make sure you take a second, smack that like button, and in the comment section below this time, I want to know, what do you guys think of the roles for the weapons this week? Is there one that I missed that you really like? Let us know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear it from you. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications on, as you will be notified immediately whenever I upload a video or go live on one of my streams. But, as always, Guardians, this is LVnative. You guys are awesome, and I will see you in the next one.